Hello, and welcome back to another episode here on the Survival Let's Play World with Daniel Cook. So, in the last episode, we began and almost finished digging out our storage system, which in today's episode we are going to complete and plan out where the storage is going to go and what we want storage where. So that's the plan, and what I want to show you is if we hop back round, whilst mining, I got an achievement which I didn't realise I'd get. I got a Wells Night achievement, and it's a Dwarven Mine. I believe you have to mine something like 10,000 blocks, I'm going to guess. And I'm going to show you all the resources I've got from the big dig. As you can see, we've got this area cleared out, and we've got this area down here cleared out. So all we have to do is remove this layer here, which we're going to do now. You can see we've got chests and chests and chests and chests of blocks. So we've actually, if we go into statistics, I want to see how much stone we've mined. Blocks. Yeah, you can see I've mined 18,658 stone. So maybe it was about 15,000 because it was a while ago I got that achievement. So yeah, we've mined a lot of it. So the least we mined is a lot of these blocks. Oh, we've mined one redstone block, and but if we go down, it's stone, netherrack from the netherrack I gathered, sand. I've mined more than that, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I probably have mined that. Dirt and sandstone and dead bushes. I really did not expect dead bushes to be up there. But yeah, there's my statistics. 191 rails. That can't be right. Since when have I mined that much? A lot of mushroom blocks. But yeah, a lot. So what we're going to do now is we're going to remove, if we head down to the bottom, I've just finished mining this out, and I've just done the outro for the last video. So we're just going to remove this layer here, and then we have the area complete, and I will get back to you. Right, okay, so I've been super busy, and I went in the testing world, I did some planning, and then I came on here and did something completely different, because that's exactly what I do. So I've been absolutely busy. Me and Dan have been collecting resources. We've got tons of wood. The iron I've just picked up from the iron farm. We had about 2 stacks of iron blocks. I've used a lot of that for 2 stacks of hoppers. And some other stuff that's been lying around the base with sort of redstone and other chests and bits and bobs. So these are all the chests in place. So we've got normal chest, trap chest, normal chest, trap chest, and so on down here. So what's behind there is going to be this side. It's going to be the sort of simple sorting system. It's only going to have basic items. There's no bulk storage, I don't think, here. Things are most likely to change. And down the centre here, I want the input for this room. The floor level is going to be this level. That's the, to get by there. And this will probably be bulk storage, but they could swap over depending on what I want to do first. And seeing sort of how many slots and everything. I want to make an input system, and I want the items to go in a chest up at, so the chests at this level here, and then they get dispensed down into water streams, and they run right down here up into an item elevator, and I want the item elevator to run it up into the ceiling. And then they run across like that. So I want you to be able to see where your items are going. I think that's going to look really cool. So of course you'll lose them when they go behind there to sort into their system. But otherwise you'll watch them go through the roof. And for that we're going to need a lot of glass. But we seem to be getting through a lot of sand at the moment. So I'm sure we'll be okay on that measure. I'm just going to take out these blocks. They're not needed. All those chests up there are from the dig. I've just left them there because I'll shove them in the system when it's ready. There's nowhere else really for them to go for the time being. I'm just going to plop a stair there so I can get up and down. So yeah, I've just really been cracking on, and just trying to make a bit of progress on here. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work out the floor pattern. So I'm going to go onto a testing world and work out some sort of floor pattern. I'll show you when I'm on there. because I want to try and work out the floor design that's going to fit this area. Yeah, yeah, so it looks good, because I don't think I want to go with sandstone there, because we're going to be using that in the walls a lot. The smooth sandstone with redstone lamps, because I want to add nether brick, because I want to continue that pattern that we've got there throughout this room, because so there's a good change. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head into a testing world, and I will crack on with the floor design. Okay, so I've been messing around in my testing world, and I've come up with a few designs. This one, well, this is number 1, and I don't really like it. Yeah, it doesn't do it for me. So that one's out. And this is the second one I quite like, actually. I think it brings out, because you're gonna have the sandstone on the walls, and this design which will just repeat like this. You have the stairs here, then you have your redstone lamps and chiseled stone brick, and these are quite easy resources for me to get my hands on. Oh, that's the wrong way around. And I think it just adds a bit of texture, and it's got suddenly really laggy, so I'm sorry if it's quite laggy for you. I'll have a look into that. OBS really isn't having a good day today, so I've had a few problems with recorded a few clips over and over and over and over again, which hasn't been fun. So yeah, I quite like this design. I think this works well. Yeah, I think we're going to go with this design, unless I suddenly come up with something a bit better. And the great thing is you don't fall down in these holes, but I think it adds a bit more texture to the floor. So yeah, I think it's going to be this one. We're going to craft up the redstone lamps, and I really want to get the floor in place so we can start really, so I can get the feel of the room, and it's a bit easy for me to work with. So yeah, it's onto the floor. Here we go. Okay, so I have started to place down some of the blocks. I've got the stairs in place, and I'm beginning to put in the chiseled stone brick outside. And that brings me on to the next thing I was going to say. If you can hear some building work going on in the background, that is because there is. And someone's having some roof retiling or something. So it's a bit noisy, so it's a bit of a pain during recording, but hey ho, we'll deal with it. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little progress update, show you how far I've gone with this. And my measurements always seem to be a bit of a problem. As you can see, they run up the edge here, so there's only going to be the 1 block gap here. I think it'll be okay. I hope it'll look okay. So we'll see how that looks. If it doesn't look alright, we can do something a bit different along the sides here, which I'm not too bothered about. But so I'm going to get the rest of this in place, get all the redstone lamps in and light them, and I will get back to you. Okay, so I have the floor complete. As you can see here, this is all the redstone lamps in place. They're all they're all lit. Clearly I can't speak today. And I've added this auto dropper system, and clearly I've forgotten a stair. So I'll go and grab a stair now. So this will be the input system for the storage system, which will run along there and along here. So you put your items in here. So just shove all those in. I want all those to go. And they will get shot out, and they'll go down some water streams, which will be on packed ice, which we do need to find a ice bikes biome, so we can get some packed ice. And then it'll run down there, up into an item elevator, which you'll be able to see. And then it'll run up, along. Actually, I'm not sure what it'll do. It might go round like this. And then I think we'll have a miscellaneous section with just random blocks go. As you see, this will just filter through all the items. But I'm going to stop that filtering out now, but there's going to be a lot of blocks here. Let's break that. There we go. So yeah, we've it's really it's quite a nice sort of system. That was a bit of a pain to build, actually, that auto dropper system, because we had all the redstone lamp lighting in place, and then we didn't want it to bub power, and it was a bit of a pain. But I've just reorganised it so it's a linked up system back here. So I removed the redstone lamps here and just added this stone. What's it called? Chiseled stone brick thing there. So I've started moving on to adding in the hoppers. As you can see along here, all the hoppers point into the chests. And if we head up here, I've had to dig out an extra area, this section here, and I've had to add some blocks along here, which I'll show you in a minute. So the items will get detected along this level here. So, we'll have a comparator on blocks at this level, so comparators coming out, and then we have redstone here and redstone here. We have a repeater here, and then we have a block up the front powering a redstone torch. So you'll see a bit more, you'll understand sort of how it works. I don't fully understand how it works, but I know it does work, and it works well as an item filter. So then we run the items across there, and if it's the right item, it'll go through into that hopper and down into the chest. I've added droppers on top of the hoppers because I believe that reduces lag. And, well, to be honest, I want anything that can reduce lag available to me. So we've got those there. So I'm next of all going to go along and add the repeaters, which I haven't picked up any of them. I think I need to craft up a lot more of them. And that used up about 6 stacks of hoppers, which was quite a lot. Our iron farm's doing an amazing job. I recently popped over there and we had a few stacks of iron, which was nice. So we have the repeaters here, followed by we have a block here and a block here. We can break this block here because we don't want to use up. I say use up all our stone. We'll never use up all that stone, but it's nice to. I like having large quantities of things. I don't know. It's just nice. So yeah, the system looks a bit like this with a redstone torch on the back of this block, which powers that one there and that one. But that will be okay. So yeah, I'm gonna build the sorting system here. I won't add the actual filters in yet, but I will. And then we'll decide what to do next. So yeah. I will crack on with this, and I will see you in a minute. I just realised my volume was quite high, and probably since the start of the episode it's been quite high, the volume. Very sorry about that. But I thought, I've just turned it down, by the way. I thought I'd just show you, I have actually finished the sorting system, well, this side. So all the repeaters down here are in place, which I think I showed you. I can't remember. All the comparators and the redstone up here is in place. The hoppers are in place. They have to point into the comparators. And actually, if we jump down here, you can see all the redstone torches in place there. So this means, I'm hoping this first demonstration works. What you usually do is you put a load of named items, maybe I'm going to call them #filter, and then I'm going to filter through, and then I'm going to put 18 stone in there. So this will be the stone filter, let's say, just for the example. If a piece of stone comes over the hopper, one of these hoppers, it will get picked up by this hopper and sent down into the system. So you could, even if a whole stack like that went through, you can see that's all running down, and you can see them all running through here, all the hoppers, and you'll see the redstone lamp turns off when it's running through, and they'll all run through down here. I believe one of them will always get stuck behind, because of the delay with the repeaters. I'm not too bothered about that, that's only one item. So we can just take these out. Here we go. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to try and work out what I want sorted on this side of the room. I think it's mostly going to be, I think I'm going to make this will be the bulk storage. I think so. We'll have stone, cobble. Well, I've broken them off, but and so we'll have a lot of those. I have some cobble somewhere, and things we get a lot of because all the mining sort of stuff. And if we do need to extend this, I'll happily extend it, and we can move it out and change things around with it. And then we'll go for something like those blocks. So I have andesite, dorite. Why did that come off? Andesite, dorite, and that. We'll probably put gravel next. So that's what I'm going to do next. So I'm going to go through. I'm going to work out where I want the items to go into, and I will get back to you. I said I'd get back to you, and the last 3 clips I've been meaning to talk to you about something. I want to ask you guys a question. The question is not anything to do with the channel or anything. Recently I've started well, not recently, basically since the start of my channel, I've always been listening to music while I'm building. So throughout the building process of all of this, I've been listening to music. And recently I've been listening to the new Killers album called Wonderful Wonderful, and I'd like to know, what music do you listen to? What's your favourite genre? What's your favourite style? Who are your favourite bands? I'd like to know what you guys listen to, what kind of music you like. So yeah, leave a comment down below and let me know what kind of music you like. And now I will get back and fill in all those slots. Okay, so I haven't been recording for the past day or so, and that is because I have been recording next episode. I've finished recording next episode because we've been doing something very special, so I can't show anything about it, and I've dumped everything that might resemble that stuff in that chest, so I reminded myself not to look by putting all these signs around it. And I've got down and I have put down all what I want sorted on this side. So I've got the andesite diorite. We've got 2 layers of stone, so we've got 10 double chests of stone, 10 double chests of cobble, then we've got andesite, diorite, granite, gravel, flint, dirt, grass, sand, all the sandstone types. We've got netherrack, nether quartz, all those types, nether brick, glowstone, stone brick, and we've got iron at the end, so we will have all those sorted because we are going to have some sort of iron farm, bigger iron farm than we do for the time being. So what I'm doing now is I'm running up to the top here, and I'm beginning to put in the items for the filters. So here you can see we've got the 2 stone, so that'll be stone, that's cobble, and that's cobble. And so then it's andesite, so it's make sure I get these in the right order, or nothing will link up. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to add all of these in so it's all linked up. So technically this side of the storage system will be done. And then I'll work out how much time I've got left for this episode, work out what I need to do, run back and finish over some of the other episode recording. So yeah, it's a bit chaotic and very confusing. So next episode is certainly it's a very big collab type episode with Dan. And so yeah, good fun. So I will crack on and get all the item filter bit here done, and I will see you once I've done that. Okay, so I have put in the items I want for this side. So first of all, we have the woods, the planks, stairs, and slab for each type. So we've got oak, spruce, birch, acacia, dark oak, and I've missed jungle. And nether brick there, and then we have the wood types. Right, I'm going to go and grab the wood types, and then I'm going to put them in. And so yeah, that is the main storage system done. I've realised that we do need to extend this back, probably at least for another 2 sections, because we need some miscellaneous stuff that's not always sorted, and then we'll have, I'm not 100% sure, what else are we going to have? I don't know. I'll have a think about it, and I'll see what else we're going to need down here. That might be something a bit different. We might have like food dispensers, or we might have a control panel for something. I don't know. So we'll have a look into it, and I will get back to you. Okay, so that is the chunk there complete. So we've dug out the area. So the next 4 sections. And you might have, if there's some of the observant people of you, might have noticed I've made some changes, which I'll talk about in a second. But yeah, we can see we've got these 2 chunks dug out, and we have added oak logs here because I was finding it quite laggy, and I believe this can increase the lag a bit. So I want to reduce the lag as much as we can. And we do have like open hoppers up there, so they will get covered up at some point when we have the line of hoppers running in, and then droppers on top of that, which will reduce the lag. We've made an ender chest because I needed one, and we have the stuff for it. We just never got around to making one. So there's one up at base and in some other areas. So yeah, I've added these things in place. So what I'm going to do, by the time you see the next episode, we will have the flooring in place. So I'm going to finish it off now. It should only take a few minutes. And in the next episode, we are going to be doing something very special, which I've hinted about all episode. You might have picked up some hints, you might not have. I might have made some mistakes and accidentally shown off what we did, but hopefully I haven't, because that episode I've got to go and finish up now, because I'm trying to get this one done in a rush. The first episode 1 comes out, for me, it comes out in about a week and a day. So yep, that's a bit of manic rush. I haven't even got it edited because the editing software's gone down and everything like that. I've got the thumbnail ready, but not anything else. But that is going to be it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed, please do leave a like on the video, as it really helps out the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!